Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels. So I'm here with a little bit of a different shoe video because I've never made comfort a real big point on my channel. A lot of other fashion channels or shoe channels tend to focus on the comfort of footwear, which I never really did until right now because I accidentally managed to injure one of my toes. I'm okay, everything is fine. I can still wear heels, but they have to be comfortable so that way I don't aggravate my injury any further. And I went digging through my closet and I thought, well, this will make a good and informative video for those who want to shell out anywhere from probably $800 to over $1,000 on their shoes, and they want to get actual value and use out of them, because nothing is worse than buying a pair of shoes, spending all sorts of money on it, and then finding it just so unbearable that they do nothing but sit and collect dust, or you have to consign it. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a rundown from each brand, and then I'm going to go into the actual shoes themselves on the try-on. So stay with me. One of my favorite brands on this channel is Louboutin, but they are definitely not known for comfort. However, this particular style is wonderful. This is my second pair from this particular style, the Ariza, and I know that it's kind of hard to believe me, who has multiple pairs of Sogates, which are notorious for being horrendous on the feet, but if I purchase multiple pairs of a type of shoe that can attest that it is indeed a very good shoe. I just happen to love the look of Sogates, and I'll bear with it, but these I actually find quite comfortable and I will wear until the end of time. Now, a brand that is not necessarily known for the comfort of their shoes is Valentino. However, I managed to get rid of my sandals by the brand from way back when my channel started, and I could not recommend not buying the sandals enough, but I would recommend buying their pumps. I find their pumps to be quite comfortable, and I'll get more into the rock studs a little bit later when I do the actual try-on, so this is a little bit of a different gig, so bear with me. Now, a brand that is more so known for the comfort of their footwear from down here is Jimmy Choo. Last time we saw these, I told you guys I hadn't worn them out yet. Well, because I'm having to go through my closet and see what won't aggravate my foot any further, I actually did go around and wear them. And lo and behold, these are actually quite comfortable. So I know that I've never really ragged on Jimmy Choo in the past, with the exception of one pair of shoes, the Loubs, which are no longer available, thank goodness. But overall, Jimmy Choo has never really given me any other issues than just, I believe, poor sizing on a pair of sandals. But Jimmy Choo is a brand I can't recommend enough. From what I do have, I believe I have 5 pairs of shoes from them, and I'll get more into the things specifically later on. Now, the brand that I keep hearing about most often that makes the most comfortable pairs of shoes, I hear women who have foot issues talk about how this brand is so wonderful and that they will buy multiples and multiples from this brand because they know that they can be reliable for all the time wear without messing your feet up, is Manolo. Now, my first pair of Manolo were the Hangizis. I was dying for these, and I was very fortunate enough to have a very generous subscriber send these to me. I was thrilled to absolute bits, and when I tried them out, lo and behold, they were very comfortable. I'll get more into specifics later. I know I keep saying that. It's a running theme. And finally, what I would consider to be the most comfortable designer shoe in my whole collection. The most comfortable shoe I have ever put on my feet. Things that I will wear to death. And hopefully a pair that I can get in the 115, which I found out they make. BB pumps. So simple, so buttery, just there's no break-in period. They're just super soft, supple. For me, it's the equivalent of wearing a slipper. I'm just going out and about. I wear them all the time. And I will go ahead and get into the try-on, where I'll do a little bit of a voiceover, getting more into each individual shoe. And I will see you guys later. Alright guys, I am here with the Louboutin Irizas. I am wild about the Irizas. For me, these are the most comfortable Louboutins. These ones in the calf that I'm wearing are much comfier than the patent because they don't really require a break-in period, unlike the patent. So if you're looking for a Louboutin, yet comfort is a big priority for you, the calfskin Irizas would be where it is at. Now, if you're just worried about getting them and just wanting a comfortable Louboutin in general, or you have your heart set on the patent, these do require a break-in, but I've heard people having anywhere from narrow feet like myself to wider feet and not really having any issues other than a couple of blisters if you wear them out for a little bit too long. So if you do get these in patent, they are comfortable. You just have to give them a few wears out and about to give them an initial break-in, and then you're pretty much good to go. So I would say these are definitely worth it. These, if you're looking to spend $1,100 on a pair of shoes, is where I would go. These have straps around your feet, so whether you have a narrow foot or a wide foot, you don't have to worry about heel slippage. It can be accommodating since the toe box is wide. I have never gotten a single blisters out of these. I was able to wear them straight out of the box. I cannot recommend these enough, and I would get them in every color and material if I had all the money in the world. That's how much I love them. Now these I took out recently, and I'm very happy I did, because these are easy to slip on and I was able to walk around in them all day long. I will say they are a little bit loose on me, but I have a very narrow foot, so I can imagine that for most people you wouldn't have any issues if you have anywhere from an average to a wider foot. These I will wear again and again, and I have a newfound love for them. Now, these, everyone and their mother has talked about how comfortable they are. They are easily the most bedazzling of my comfortable shoes. So if you like some razzle-dazzle in your life, yet you don't want the pain of it, get the Hingies. These I was able to wear straight out of the box. I've never gotten a blister. I never dealt with any toe numbness or any sort of pain from them. I can just wear these out to the grocery store, to check the mail. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I will wear these until they fall apart because they never give me any issues. And I honestly love that even while I'm injured, I can wear these and no one would have any idea, and I would just be looking glamorous. So I would definitely recommend those. And these I would recommend if you're looking for your first ever designer pair of pumps. They are very, very simple, but very, very worth it, and very, very pretty when on the feet. These I was able to wear straight out of the box, no blisters, no break-in period, but they did break in on me over time, and that just made them all the more comfortable. These are my equivalent of going out in a pair of fuzzy slippers. These I will buy again and again, and I would even buy them in a 115 millimeter. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the sort of up-close look at each of the pair of shoes with a little bit more information about each one and how they may or may not be a good fit for you. Or maybe whoever you might be buying a gift for, I don't know. But I hope that with my trial and error, you guys can figure out what would be best for you, whether or not you have an injured foot, you have foot issues, or your feet are perfectly healthy, which I do otherwise hope your feet are perfectly healthy. But until I'm on the road to healing, these are what I'll be wearing unless I get more shoes, which, knowing me, is more likely than not. So I hope you guys learned something, or you just really happen to like watching me talk about shoes. So hopefully I'll heal quicker so I can get back to soacates and things like that. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and at bare minimum, keep your feet safe. Bye!